The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. A handoff to Fournette. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Second down, back to Fournette. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 1 yard is the loss. They back up even further to a 3rd and 15. Here's a give to Fournette. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on 4th. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And oh my goodness, what a catch at the 6.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. They get the first down. It's now 1st and goal.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. But down here near the goal line, you don't think of a cornerback in run coverage, but he made the stop.
Yeah, most of the cornerbacks we know, they want to be those pass defenders and take away one half of the field. But the best ones in the game are the complete cornerbacks, able to tackle and run support, as we just saw there.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And once again, he'll get possibly back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Here's Fournette. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Brady. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead.
4th and goal, and they found a way to throw it in the end zone for a touchdown.
And these defenses, they just like 3 downs, get off the field. But here they had to go 4, couldn't get it done.
A lot of the time, you're looking up and saying, okay, if I hold them for 3, at worst, I give up a field goal attempt. When they go for it, sometimes it really affects the defense because maybe they're not mentally prepared to go that 4th down.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Getting set to go again, Ben Roethlisberger marches onto the field. And he'll need to find a way to shrug off the opening drive, if you can even call it a drive. 1 play and an interception, so he's got to forget that.
I know that in today's football, we have a good number of coaches who don't look at time of possession the way that the old school guys did. But there's still a place for it. I think that on this drive, after having thrown that interception, they're going to want to eat up a little bit more clock and run some offense and give their defense a little bit of a break.
And some room to run now. And way up past the 35 before he's taken.
Entering settings screen, you have 19 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Yo.
I know back in the good old days,
Yo,
just
what's
about
going on,
every
Beast?
team was constructed to power run to the right side. We just saw a pitch to the right side that worked pretty well.
It's easier going to the right
Can
than
you
the
hear me?
left.
It just used to be very simply that the right side was always the power side.
Yo.
I think that's just one of those old things.
Yo,
I'm
what's
not
going
sure
on,
it's still the
Specify?
same.
Just chilling by.
We were
Just-
back to the future.
Yeah, and it worked.
Yeah,
Yo,
just
specify.
chilling, playing Pizza Guy. Pizza Guy's the Steelers, by the way.
On the ground, it's Harris. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It was JPP that time, Jason Pierre-Paul, who got in there to blow that play up. Behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 15.
How you feeling today, Beast?
Gonna run the toss here to Harris. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now a first down carry for Harris.
I'm feeling great, boo.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 66 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show.
So who do you guys think's gonna win, me or Pizza Guy?
I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. And hitting Juju on the sling.
Damn, they fucking ate your ass up.
Pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Roethlisberger will throw. And it's behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. Down this close to the goal line. First down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
On 2nd and goal, Roethlisberger. That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown. The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Steelers are an
Chilling man.
away from tying this thing up. Good bounce back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Can you guys hear me?
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he returns this to the 22. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. And for them, a touchdown.
Yay, man, I feel you.
You feel me? But can you hear me?
When you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked,
shit.
but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and
And got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards.
That's just flat out a beautiful throw right there.
It was a rope. That's maybe the speed.
Can I guys hear me?
Downfield with that kind of pace.
Now, if he throws that one with any type of arc, puts a little air under it, that play doesn't happen. He had to fire it in there, and he did.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, sweet.
Brady gonna throw. Get
Ah,
that to Fournette, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the
so y'all up to or what?
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching watching the game. He's like,
Who do you think's gonna win, Pizza Guy or me? Who do you think's gonna win?
Account for their passing game. That's difficult. And just when you think you get everything, here comes a back out of the backfield. In this case, he picks up a first down.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
I don't know why I'm playing so shit in MK. It's frustrating me.
Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays.
Welcome to my world.
Yeah,
they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive
fucking
shit. Intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And the Steelers are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive?
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. 20, 10.
Fuck you.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Najee Harris, 95 yards. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Extra point now by Boswell. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Tom Brady leads the offense out for their next possession. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get him back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy, create that spark.
Oh, he fakes a spike. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Cameron Hayward able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. He seemed to have a reasonable amount of time in the pocket, but he couldn't get rid of the football, and the end result, Charles, him on the ground.
Yeah, he's got to keep an internal clock to go along with his offensive line. When you're talking about 3, 4, 5 seconds, that's a reasonable amount of time to expect to deliver the ball downfield. So great to try and complete a pass, but it's equally important to know when to throw the football away, too.
Fournette, a first down carry.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down, that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hand.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Mike Evans.
Don't worry, it might be over soon.
And the Bucs are just an extra point away from grabbing the lead now. Now he's having a nice little
it might all be over like that.
At least I think if you get a long cable I'll be able to play MK.
The second quarter, there could be plenty more before this game is over.
I play on the LAN cable.
By Succop, and with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt?
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
The throw there by Brady, intended for Gronkowski, but incomplete.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
On second down, here's Fournette. And a short gain down to about the 33. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Airing this one out for Evans. And that'll be incomplete. They took their shot, but the coverage up to the task, and it forces a 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Ray McLeod to return. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Here comes Ben Roethlisberger and the Steeler offense back onto the field. Looking to pick up some steam, generate some steam right now. Down on the scoreboard and struggling a bit. And sometimes you have to find it from places you don't ordinarily get it. Not necessarily just going back and throwing the football. Maybe use your legs a little bit. Maybe rely on some teammates, get the ball in their hands. Anything to try and generate a spark. But bottom line, he has to play a lot better. Yeah, he does. He's got the 2 INTs and the 1 touchdown pass so far. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle.
They should have put a stamp on me in the locker room.
And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. 3 first-half interceptions now, and Charles, you'd have to think
we can try beast.
Concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play caller from here on out got to design some throws for him that he can complete, keep it away from the defense, and try and get him back on track.
Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down. No, he didn't spike it. He faked it. Bruce Arians takes a shot there, but his guys come up empty. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. So they'd converted their first 2 4th down attempts. Not there. Now they're 2 for 3.
You think maybe the offense coordinator expended a little capital on that one? You know, when you're 2 for 2, you can lobby for that 3rd one, right? Didn't get it there. Maybe now the head coach might not be so eager to go for it as we go forward.
And some space here. And he finally goes out of bounds across the opposite 40. Boy, 196 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Roethlisberger. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Deontay Johnson as the first half is winding down. And the Steelers on just 2 plays have taken the lead. So they're able to capture the lead here just before halftime.
And not only that, they get the ball to start the second half.
That's right.
This is almost like basketball down the stretch, right, where you get the 2-for-1 situation. We're trying to get 2 shots to your opponent's 1. In this situation, they got the touchdown. They'll get another shot at to start the second half.
Could be a big turnaround. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they will not really have time to do much of anything. 15 seconds, all that remains before halftime. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
But no kneeling for them. They decided they weren't going to run out the clock. They decided to take their shot downfield, hoping to either make a connection or a pass interference call. They wanted more points to put on the board.
Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
The final shot before half for Brady. And that will be incomplete. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Steelers out in front. We now proceed to the start of the second half. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Taking it about the 1. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start the third quarter. And, Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the first half. But when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do, keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense opportunities to make stops.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Oh, he fakes a spike. He'll let one go deep for Howard. This is caught inside the 15. A big play that time through the air. 33 yards. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind. No pointing fingers, no accusations. Because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
Now Leonard Fournette dances by him. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Brady. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead.
And that third counter there gives them the lead, and it's obvious they've needed everything that he's given them today. The 3 touchdowns, that's impressive, but without him, they're not winning this game.
Suckup for the extra point. And that one gives them a 3-point lead. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. McLeod now on the return. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Gets it to Smith-Schuster on the jet sweep. He'll have a first down past the 40.
Ah, you motherfucker. See? You burned all my guys. That doesn't make any sense because you're like... I don't understand. I think... I think you're just guessing they're both fast, and they're both fast, and
very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we? Just
you can't even close to the fucking field goal pole.
It was enjoyable to watch.
Oh, there you go.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Mike Evans of the Tampa offense about to set up shop.
I put it like this.
Defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now, they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him, bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. Airing this one out for Evans. And that will be incomplete.
So I want to see what, because all 4 of those guys were
You said a long cable.
I remember Coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the
it's just you guys can keep you guys squares up and down that like my players run faster than I'm shooting. Ah! That's a bug.
Where can I get one? Walmart.
Dude, if you were to get a LAN cable, your internet speed would be like so much more faster because it's a LAN cable and you're not off of Wi-Fi. That's why I use a LAN cable. Yeah, you can get them at Walmart.
Seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And a great job on special teams to down it as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
All right, bet I'm go look into that.
Yeah, dude, it's not a bad investment at all because you'll see the difference big time. Like, there's no like buffering at all, dude. Like, that's what I use. But then, like I was showing you outside Pizza Guy versus the Wi-Fi connection, that's a huge difference.
Now Roethlisberger down around his goal line, and for the 4th time tonight, it's
get off me! Get off me! Ah!
And they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind?
How much do they usually go for?
It depends how long. If your modem's like close to your room, if it's like in the same room as you, you can get like a what 4-foot one, 10-foot one, and about $10, I think. The one I have a 75-foot cable. I would think 100-foot cable. I didn't need it, but I just wanted it just in case. Like, you know, I have so much room to spare. Like, you know, you never know. So yeah, that one ran up for like what $40 for 100-foot.
Following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
This depends on how much room you want. You son of a bitch.
Coverage and it's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Sutton. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Oh shit, that ain't too bad at all.
Yeah, dude, trust me. I promise you. I swear to God, you'll see the difference.
Chances are there's going to be someone there, and sure enough,
like it's ridiculous how fast your game play is going to be. Like, there's not going to be no buffering, no nothing.
He's been a good game manager. They're winning here in the 3rd quarter, but really the ground game is where it's been at for them, hasn't it?
So whatever the game plan was, you just got to focus on continuing to run the football, and really that takes the pressure off of the guy throwing it around. Doesn't have to be the focal point. Hand it off, let him chew up the yardage in big plays, and your team's winning. The only people upset, the fantasy guys who may have started him at quarterback in their leagues.
And we'll see if they continue with a recipe of the ground game.
Oh.
Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Hey, Beast, you can hear me, right?
Now a toss play. It's Harris. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Behind the chains, 2nd and 13.
Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
Hey, do you have Madden 22?
Oh, he's got a little daylight.
Oh, motherfucker.
And now the rookie's free.
You see? But no, my guys are faster. You want to see my guys are faster.
Big play that time for Pittsburgh.
But not, it's the same thing. They're the same. They're not out. Like, everybody would have caught you. I think you're just tripping. Especially to throw yourself at the 1. You must be high.
Squares to dive, right?
Squares to dive, yeah.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this time he is in. Najee Harris with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Steelers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the 2nd time in the ball game.
And Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
No, I don't, unfortunately.
Do you have 23?
It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
Like the new one? This one's 22.
Offense ready to get their drive started. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane
when
they're thinking about,
get it.
hey,
No.
we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and if you're with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
I should have, because it was on sale for $9.
Damn.
Quarter breaks. Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady.
Oh.
And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep blow with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. The Bucs on third down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now Fournette. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll kick it away for the second time. He's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line.
Oh, you motherfucker.
He's going to be out of bounds up past the 5. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
I think if you unmute it, you can talk to, but it's, yeah. Can you hear the comments being read?
Still
Yeah.
Time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs.
You need to get a field goal. Oh no.
First downs, they can't touch the ball.
I'm up by a lot. Oh, 2 possessions.
He was close to flirting with that sideline, but able to stay in bounds.
I know.
Like you know his coach
Like
wants him to do and keep
12?
the clock moving.
Isn't it funny that
Attempts
we
are
watched
8.
this play when we had that discussion just yesterday about this? What do you do in this scenario? What do you know, what's your mindset? It appeared to me that he'd totally forgotten that he needed to stay in bounds, and then the last second, oh no, I better get down. And he ended up doing the right thing. But at that point, maybe close to letting it slip away.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Who's playing Steelers?
Pizza guy.
The completion good. This is Eric Ebron.
Oh no, wait, I'm losing. I thought I was fucking. Damn, I got so confused. Yeah, I'm losing. That's right. Damn.
Expect to see a lot of man coverage because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep
Yeah,
the football,
I can put.
that's
Fuck
fine.
you.
Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken.
Why did I put the ball in? What the fuck? Damn.
Off the play fake. Here's Roethlisberger.
Get his ass.
No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter.
Damn, but you can come back though, bro. Just a touchdown and then go for the 2 points.
Yup. Yes, sir.
On 3rd down, here's Harris.
Fuck you.
And he's able to get up here to the 26. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
Not you, Beast. I'm talking to Pizza guy.
Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see
timeouts left
things here in this fourth quarter. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They're going for it. This is Harris.
Yes, he's out. Oh.
Disaster nowhere near the
That's right.
Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. On the run, it's Fournette. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Brady on the bootleg.
Oh.
Johnson with a reception.
Yes.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Working the sideline there.
That was crazy.
They have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and then completions to use the clock.
And he's into the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, indeed, sir.
And the Bucs have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point try now for Succop.
Oh, I fucked it up. Damn, I fucked it up. I got.
Here in a one-score game in the fourth.
Damn.
So they got their touchdown. Now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick.
Should have went for the extra 2 points.
I would have been up by I would have been still down by 1 point.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's
it would have been 32, 33. That's how I was like, fuck it. I'll get it back. I'll get it back.
Recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches...
I'll get it back.
Better than 2 points face with tears of joy.
But I'm still down. I'll get it back though.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You know who my quarterback is? The GOAT.
That's going to leave him with just one
remaining. My defense has to stop this motherfucker.
2nd and 11. Now it's Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Here's Roethlisberger to throw.
Oh, you mother.
And the catch made by Johnson. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Steelers with the football as we get you.
Close match.
It is a close match.
As they look to try and finish this one off. They'll run on first down. It's Harris. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late fourth quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him.
Fuck you.
Any type of an issue. To throw, quick throw.
Damn.
Maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that. But they picked up a little bit of yardage there.
Nobody has any timeouts left.
This situation should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Oh, you fucking idiot. I dropped it. Oh my god, no.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there.
Oh yeah, if you pass that ball, then it's mine.
But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down.
What did I'm telling you, don't. You don't want to pass that ball right now.
That's a nice job there because
you don't want to pass it. Yeah, I promise you, you will not score. Then throw the ball. Throw the ball.
On 3rd down, it's Harris.
I dare you to throw the ball. You have no choice at this point. 1 second. I'm sorry, 1 second, 1 minute.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
I told you. It wasn't going to happen. Now I have 41 seconds.
The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Fuck you. No, that sucks.
Picked up by Micah Fitzpatrick.
That sucks. 30 seconds.
Well, you
down.
had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill.
Oh, that's so heartbreaking. I hope I fix it on you right here.
Sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective. Able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And they're not able to complete it. Now just 6 seconds remain. Time for one, maybe 2 more plays. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play.
Yo. Should have went for the extra 2 points.
Oh, you motherfucker.
With tears of joy. Close match.
Down.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown.
Down.
It wasn't necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
And now Big Ben will lead the Steelers up to go for 2. Now it's Roethlisberger. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for...